That's going right now here, okay? I got it, everything is nice and easy. So usually, when we have small talks, you can talk. It's going right now without a presentation, not exactly a PowerPoint presentation. Don't need a PowerPoint presentation. Sometimes the only thing you need is you have just to click and find information. For example, friends and relations. How you do that? You do your homework as soon as possible. You send me messages if you have any doubt how to prepare. And then you need to find a video that talks about this. Videos about friends, videos about relations, okay? And we are talking that you're doing your homework slowly. Then also have the chance to listen to video and audio that will improve your understanding and also improve your vocabulary. But remember, if you find an article, that article will also help you, okay, to get more vocabulary before you do your writing. And the very important thing here is that when you write, you have enough input to do your presentation, okay, which is nice. So after some time, we will have a class presentation, but not a PowerPoint presentation, just a talk. We talk about what is important for us, okay? This is the topic of friends and relation. Could be anything else. This helps you a lot, okay? It helps you to share your ideas, and then you will be comfortable speaking about that. Yasmin, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Fine. Thank you.
Okay, I'm doing great. I'm very happy to see you, okay? And let me tell you, people, we are asking, Yasmin, about friends and relations, the importance of friends in your life. Can you tell us about the importance of your friends in your life?
Importance?
Yeah.
Well, with different people, you can improve yourself and your socially health.
Yeah, yes. Very nice. Lilian, Fernanda, good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Yeah. That's okay. Fantastic.
I just one question.
You have a question, really?
In WhatsApp for you.
Oh, let me take a look. I didn't see that. Okay, let me see here. That's okay. Yeah, just close the video. Okay, because Lilian, I'm recording the classes today because other students will not participate. Okay, so and this is the point. This is the point. Okay.
Oh, we understand.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Fantastic. But anyone who wants to close, it's fine. Okay. But let me tell you, when I do the recording, people, you don't appear. Okay. You don't appear. Usually, in this case today, only the teacher shows up in the screen. Okay. Only Roosevelt will show up here. I will clear all the drawings here. And the question I have for Fernanda, what's the importance of the friends for you?
Friends. I like a healthy friend, a relationship friend, friendship healthy.
Okay. So you have good friends.
Yeah, few friends, but good.
Yeah, it's just a few friends, but good friends.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's okay. Is the same for you, Lilian?
We didn't understand.
Okay, no, I mean, the question is, Lillian have a good relationship, does Lillian have a good relationship with her friends?
No, I always had.
Okay, very
No
nice. Okay, so this is nice. I'm very happy. Okay, that you have a good relationship. Okay, people. So now we move on. We move on to our page 117, if I'm not mistaken. We are almost finishing to start our, yes, we are almost finishing in order to start our book. Actually, we are done now, this one. I'll stop sharing this side here. And I'm sharing the rest of the communication. Just a second. Put that back here. And then we'll have put this one for you, for everybody. Keynotes. That's page 17. Everybody got the same page, right? Is it good? That's okay. That's the most important we have. So we continue this conversation here. So we have the critical thinking for this morning, okay? When we look at the diagram, and then here, we have the, what does it show, okay? So what does it show? How Gates project faced difficulties, how Gates project grew in size, or how news about Gates block spread. New Gates block spread. What's your opinion about the way this diagram, this chart, this image shows? It's your opinion. You could just say as long as you want.
I think how Gates project grew. I don't know, in size.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Anybody else with an opinion about what it show, or no?
I agree.
I agree too.
You agree with her?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. That's okay. When we have the vocabulary, actually, this is how Gates project grew in size. Okay. And so it's now around the world. People know a lot about him. And he showed to be a very successful potter. And do you people remember what a potter is?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Let's continue. Now we have here the vocabulary in context. Okay, so we're gonna watch the excerpts from the TED Talk, and we're gonna choose the correct meaning of the words. Okay, it's always important to have the correct meaning of the words. Sorry that I'm just coughing a little bit. Go back here. Go to 10:12. Ready? Let's go.
It's a neighborhood that has seen better days. It is not a gated community by far.
What's a gated community, people? What's a gated community? A gated community is an area of houses or shops that is near the city, surrounded
Letter
by
B.
walls or fences, or in good conditions. Oh, that's okay. A gated community is what it is?
Surrounded by walls.
Surrounded by walls or fences. I have this question. Yasmin, do you live in a gated community?
Gated communities like good communities. This.
It's like Dama, it's like Gaivotas,
No.
it's like Débora Cristina. No?
No.
MRV sometimes. Okay. And then what about you, Lilian? Fernanda, do you live in a gated community? Lilian, Fernanda?
No. We don't
You don't live in, okay, you don't live in a gated community. What about you, Cesar? Do you live in a gated community?
No, why not?
Okay, and Leonard, you live in?
In open
community.
Neighborhood communities. Yes.
Open neighborhood.
Open neighborhood, yes.
Excellent, fantastic. What about you, Leonardo? Do you live in a gated community or open neighborhood?
No, I don't. I live in an open community.
Open neighborhood, that's okay. What about you, Leticia?
I live in an open neighborhood.
Okay, excellent. Most of us, that's the same for me, okay? Let's go to the next.
But I think a lot of our US cities and beyond have the challenge of blight, abandoned buildings that people no longer know what to do anything with.
I need a volunteer to read the slide for me. Who wants to read the slide as a volunteer, please? Any volunteer?
Roosevelt number 2.
Yes, but I would like to read everything.
I think a lot of our US cities and beyond have to challenge of blight. If a city has the challenge of blight, it has a problem with the with letter A, areas that are poor condition.
In poor condition. So let's check the answer, okay? Okay, blight. Blight are areas that are in poor condition. So do you people know any place in your city that are in poor condition? Places in the city, in São José do Rio Preto, São Paulo, that probably the city has the challenge of blight, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, and
there are many places in the poor conditions.
Okay.
In the Brazil.
In Brazil. Cesar, do you know specifically places in Rio Preto or no?
There are, como é que fala, periferia?
The outskirts.
Then there are outskirts.
Outskirts, yes.
Eu não gosto de citar nomes assim de bairros porque é chato, né? Mas
yes.
There are some neighborhoods there.
Yeah. In poor condition.
Maria Lúcia in poor conditions. João Paulo II. Nowadays, this is better. But 10, 20 years ago is very poor conditions.
Okay.
Is
I
the house
understand.
is like a wood house.
I understand. Yes, yes, yes. That's possible. Possible.
You
Yeah.
understand?
In certain cases, it happens. Yeah, that's okay. In the São Paulo, Leticia, or no?
Um, I don't know many places, but I know one, and it is in Penha.
Okay.
I study there, so when how can I say passo de ônibus?
Repeat, please.
Passo de ônibus.
What is this? Is a bus stop?
Não, é quando eu passo, tipo, eu tô dentro do ônibus e aí eu
quando eu
passo na
passo,
frente.
quando eu passo de ônibus. When I pass by,
Bus.
when I pass by, when I'm inside the bus. I'm inside the bus and I pass by.
So
I pass by bus. When I pass by bus.
When I pass by bus, I can see many people living in a poor condition. So, but of course, in São Paulo, there are many places like that.
Okay, that's okay. I understand. Same for you, Leonard, or no?
Yes.
In São Carlos.
In São Carlos have many places with a poor condition.
Challenge of blight.
Yes. I remember right now, as Cidade Araci has many houses with a poor condition, and Gonzaga has too, many houses with a poor condition.
That's okay. Excellent. All right. So you see that it's as Cesar said, sometimes it's a very uncomfortable, but those places exist, unfortunately. Okay. Let's go to the next one now. We have another excerpt.
In this bank that we call the Arts Bank, it was in pretty bad shape. There were about 6 feet of standing water.
Okay, it was in pretty bad shape. What is this?
He is in a poor condition. But why he used pretty?
Pretty is to say very much. Okay, you can also use the word pretty to say very much. Okay, something because we know pretty, the word pretty is like, oh, beautiful. But when you say in this context, pretty bad shape, it's a very, very bad shape. It's a very poor condition. I say pretty bad shape. It's a pretty poor condition. Let's move to the next, okay? Just to take a look and see. Look at that. It's in a poor condition. Okay, and then let's take a look at the last one, okay?
And that there are people who are now interested in being adjacent to those buildings because we brought some heat.
Okay, and that there are people who are now interested in being adjacent to those buildings. What does adjacent to mean? What is adjacent?
Next to.
Wow, look at that. Interesting. Next to, adjacent to, right? So this is basically our structure for this conversation here. So you see the vocabulary is a more formal vocabulary. Okay, you can use the basic vocabulary, but it's also important to speak good English, to speak English with the formal vocabulary. All right. So now we have the paraphrasing. What's paraphrasing, people? What's paraphrasing?
Parágrafos.
No. Let's see here.
Parafraseando.
Ah, okay. What else?
When you take a text and you change some things to write your text.
Ah, it's also something different, right? Okay, anything else? So I need somebody to read for me this paraphrasing here, okay? You see this one here. Who is able to read that? Who reads for me? I need a volunteer.
When giving a presentation, speakers often paraphrase their key points to make sure their audience understands. When you paraphrase, you repeat the same point but use different words.
Yes, that's okay. We use the different words to say the same thing. Okay? We use the same words. We use the same point by using different words. Okay? Do you know an example of saying the same thing with the different words or no?
Like until the fat lady sing is until
Yes, until the fat lady sings. That's a good example. All right, I like that. I like that. And see here, okay, I will just get this one here. Closing this one. Okay, and let me put this for you here. For example, paraphrasing. Okay, I had a fender bender. I had a fender bender. It's the same as that. I had a small car, or I have a small accident. Okay. My grandfather passed away. How can we use the paraphrasing here? My grandfather passed away.
That he died?
Yes. My grandpa died. Okay. Other examples that you might remember?
It's not my cup of tea.
Ah, it's not my cup of tea. Okay. Not my cup of tea. It's not my preference. Okay, not your cup of tea. Other example, try to remember.
Vale, thank God it's Friday.
Yeah, how can, so listen, TGIF, I am happy because it is Friday, okay, TGIF, okay, that's good. So, but remember, paraphrasing, you have to do a phrase, the whole phrase, talking about things, okay? That's what, when you practice changing information in order to say the same thing, but with the different words, okay? We say the same things. Okay, for example, I will say here something different. Let me see. Bernard made of embezzled clients assets. So he had to do time. Okay? Look at this. Bernard Madoff stole clients' money. So he had to go to prison. Okay, prison.
To do time.
To do time, yes, yes. If you cannot do the time, don't do the crime. If you are not able to pay for the consequences, do not do anything wrong in your life. Is that right, people? Did you understand the general idea?
Sure. When you hire someone, can be fired, no? Or something.
Yes, yes, that's okay. You can also use that. We can use that. Let me see this one here. So for example, he was fired. He lost his job. He was fired. Okay. There are many ways you can paraphrase. You can say things in different ways, and this is why it's important for us to paraphrase. Okay, so you don't speak English just one way. You have many ways to speak English. Now let's go to let's watch part of Theaster Gates' TED Talk, and we're gonna complete the sentence with the words you hear. Notice how Gates paraphrases his key points. Okay, this one here will be the sentence he will speak. Okay, and then I will need you, of course, to help me tackle this information here. Let's go back now to 10.3, and then let's complete this.
In some ways, it feels very much like I'm a potter, that we tackle the things that are at our wheel. We try with the skill that we have to kind of think about this next bowl that I want to make.
Okay, one more time.
In some ways, it feels very much like I'm a potter, that we tackle the things that are at our wheel. We try with the skill that we have to kind of think about this next bowl that I want to make.
Okay, so, and then let's try to see here. Okay, I need you to tell me the words to complete. Okay, let's get this one, just a second. What are the words we can complete the sentence, please?
Try and skill. That's what I thought.
Okay, anybody else?
Is this for me?
Okay, is that the same, Yasmin? Yeah, try with the skills. Can you read for me the whole sentence, please?
Me or someone else?
Anybody, volunteer. We need a volunteer.
Can I?
Yes, please.
In some ways, it feels very much like I am I'm a potter. That we take the
Tackle.
things that tackle things that are at our well. We try with the skill that we have to think about this next goal that I want to make.
Okay, that's all right. So see, so we tackle the things that we that are yes, that's all right.
Teacher,
We
tackle is get with get the things. It's like
Now
this.
tackle is to resolve a problem. Okay. Yes. This is okay? Clear for everybody? Interesting. Yeah, with the skills. That's okay. So I'm sending it to everybody. There you see the words we had using this one. This is page is still on page 117, okay? But this is good for everybody to know. And let me put this one here one more time, and that's it, okay? Page 117. I put it for everybody so you can see that. Now I'm writing here, and I put this one. The only problem is I think this is too small. Let's make it bigger. Wow, that's okay. I like this. So in some ways, we feel much like I'm a potter, okay? So let me try to change this. Let's paraphrase. In some ways, okay? In some ways, in different forms, it is similar. It is similar that I am a pot maker. That we solve the things that are at our will, that are our responsibility. We try, okay? We try with the skills, with the skills, the abilities, yes, abilities, and knowledge that we have to think about this next topic that I want to perform. Okay, so this is a paraphrase. We change, and you change to make it easier for you to understand. Okay, Roosevelt, but this is the other one was better. No problem. You can paraphrase different ways. Okay, that's the first one. This is the second one here. Okay, paraphrasing. Paraphrasing. But it's important that you have the chance to see the possibility of changing things. Okay, I'm sending everything for you back to the material. And let's try to do this other one here. Think about paraphrasing. I will give you some exercises later. Letter B, match the phrases below to make it sentences from Gates' TED Talk. I would like to know if you guys can use the tool Annotate in order to connect on my screen. Can you use the Annotate? Who can do that? You people are free to annotate on my screen. Can you do this, please?
Anotar na sua,
yes,
sua imagem?
To write on my screen. Is it possible?
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, if you are using the computer, you can click on options. Ah, look at that. Yes, everybody can do that. Okay. Did you find it? Ah, that's it. You can use a straight line if you like. Is that Yasmin who did the song?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay. What else? Let me see here. There's something else. Okay. So you can use a straight line if you prefer. Can you read for me, Yasmin, what you tried? How to start with what you got?
Let's start with what you got. How to start with the things that are in front of you.
Yes, that's okay. Now, what about you, Leo? Can you read that? Yours?
We brought some heat. We kind of
Yes.
made a fire.
Yeah, we brought some heat. We kind of made the fire. Okay, number 2 and number 1, Leticia and Cesar and Lilian and Fernanda.
Teacher, I didn't understand the 3.
Number 3?
Brought some heat.
Yeah, we brought some heat. We kind of made a fire. A gente trouxe calor, a gente fez uma fogueira. Okay? What else? Cesar, Lilian, Fernanda, Leticia.
We tricked it out. We
trick it out?
We made it as beautiful as we could.
Ah, look at this. Ah, that's okay. Yes, that's it. Right. Okay. So we got this one here. Leo brought some heat. And Yasmin here. Okay. You can make a straight line. You can select a straight line if you like it. The last one. Cesar, can you read the number 1?
Okay.
Oh, Leticia. Okay, Leticia and Cesar. Please start, Cesar.
Cesar. I was dirt. I was nothing. I was nowhere.
Yeah. So, okay. It was dirt. It was dirty. It was. It was.
It was dirt.
It was.
It was dirt.
Okay.
That's
interesting. Yes, it was dirty. It was nothing. Okay, it was dirt. It was nothing. It was nowhere. Just dirt. Okay, but I need you to see the difference. Let me show here, okay? And I need to show you this here. Just a second. Let's see the difference, okay? A dirty place. A dirty place. So this is a dirty place. Okay? Dirty place. Okay? So that's what we call. Oh, Jose, what is this? This is a dirty place. And then you have, I'm gonna show you here, a dirty road. That's a dirty road. Okay. There's a difference. Did you see the difference, people, or no?
Yes.
One is dirty, the other one is dirt. I put on WhatsApp for everybody. Then I would like to have hear from you. What's the difference? Yes. What's dirty and what's dirt? What's the meaning? Dirty and the dirt.
Dirty.
Tipo, poeira e sujeira, né? Terra e...
Ah! All right, so that's the difference. The very, very nice, Cesar. This is the difference. And then that's why this one here you say dirty, and the other one says dirt. Okay, look at the difference, pronunciation. Dirt. short.
Dirt.
Dirty,
Dirty.
long. Okay? It's like when you say shit, when you say sheet. Okay? That's very important. Look at the next one. The next one is bitch. Beach. Okay?
Like ship and shape.
That yes, and that's another one here.
Ship.
Let's see here. Sheep.
Sheep.
Sheep. Okay, this is the changes of a pronunciation. You gotta be careful, all right? Dirt, dirty. Sheet,
Like-
sheet. Bitch, beach. Ship, sheep. Okay?
It's like
Yes,
her
me?
house is dirty. Her
Yeah.
house is made of dirt.
Ah, yes. You got it. You got it. That's amazing. I like the way you people think, okay? It makes you guys learn faster. All right, so let's go back here. We are just getting this one. I'm very happy. Now we got the letter C. Write a sentence to paraphrase each of the points below. Compare your ideas with your partner. Now, people, now it's your time to write different way to paraphrase here. How do you write the sentence? Number one, differently, you can put on WhatsApp or chat if you prefer, okay? And the next one, okay, so you can paraphrase. Can you paraphrase? Can you write the sentence, the same sentence, but in a different way?
Oh,
Anybody? Excuse me?
Write in chat the answer.
Chat. You have three options. I can give you the three options. You can write on chat or on WhatsApp, or maybe you can just speak. Okay, if you want to speak, you can speak. It's possible.
I made the safety is the most important thing about a neighborhood.
Safety is the most is the most important thing about a neighbor. Sorry, people. Neighborhood. Okay, that's a paraphrase. Is there any other way to say this differently?
The main topic is about the neighborhood is not dangerous.
Ah, see. The main topic is that the neighborhood is not
Dangerous.
dangerous. And Cesar?
Security is very important for the neighborhood.
It's very important for the neighborhood. Okay, thank you. Anybody else?
A safe neighborhood is essential.
Neighborhood is essential. See, people, how many different ideas you have about the same thing. So you can say, you can speak the same thing in different ways, and you preserve the original idea. Lilian, I heard your voice.
Without safety, neighborhood not is nothing.
Without safety, a neighborhood is nothing. Okay, very nice. And anybody else? Or is that all?
Yes.
That's all? Wow. People, look at that. It's beautiful. It's pristine. That's very nice paraphrasing. Now let's go to the next. We have here, my neighborhood is really green. How do you people paraphrase this? How would you say the same using different words?
My
The
neighborhood
neighborhood.
has many trees.
Okay, so one at a time, please. Ladies first, Cesar, ladies first. Yasmin?
My neighborhood has many trees.
Okay, Cesar?
The neighborhood is all clean, all green.
The neighborhood is all green. Okay. And another one?
My neighborhood is good arborizado.
Neighborhood is, how do we say that? That's a different one. Let's take a look here. What we can do? It's forest. Okay. Or densely wooded. Another one. Next.
Teacher,
Yes.
there is other word that can replace neighborhood.
Another word that we can replace neighborhood.
Yes.
Yes, we can use different words for that. You can say, for example, sector, if you prefer to use the word sector. It's also a possibility. Sector, my area. Okay, so what else we can replace it for neighborhood? You can say block. Okay, let's see here. Words, synonyms for neighborhood. That could be area, sector, block, district, suburb, territory. Okay.
Conjunto
Mas-
habitacional serve, Ruth?
In English,
Yes.
yes, you can say it's possible. Okay. Region, my region. What else? My quarter. Okay. Those are pretty nice. Those are pretty nice words to talk about it. And you can say conjunto habitacional. Okay. Conjunto habitacional. It's the block of houses. Okay. That's interesting. Anything else to talk about my neighborhood is really green? Leticia? Who else? Leo, Fernanda, Lilian?
And nearby my house has a pretty green area.
That's okay. You see, that's different as well. Wow. What else? Is that all?
In my neighborhood has a green park.
In my neighborhood has a, yes, look at that. In my sector, there is a green park. Okay. Okay, people. So here we have the options for you. You understand when you can tell a different story by paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is an important technique for you learning English because you know you can change the text, you can change that. All right. So let's take a look here. We are moving to the next part, which is a mural painted on the side of the Cultural Museum in Santa Fe, United States. It's a beautiful one. What do you see in this mural? What do you see in this mural?
Well, a really good design.
A drawing? A drawing?
A dirt, a train, mountains.
Okay, what else?
People.
Mountain.
Mountain.
Looks like a religion group.
It looks like what?
A religion group.
No, I think this one is just a Cruzeiro and a Fluminense. Yeah, Cruzeiro is green and Fluminense is red. My opinion. Am I wrong or no? Yeah, and there's a problem with the train. Don't you think there's a problem with the train? Where's the track?
Yeah.
No tracks here. Okay, but this is a beautiful mural, okay? A beautiful mural, and then we call a better neighborhood. Okay, so this one here, we will have other activities today, but we have to think how you guys will plan neighborhood improvements. We will try to work as much as we can, but get ready for next Saturday. We will bring some ideas on how to improve a neighborhood. Simple things. Simple things. We don't have to worry about something too much difficult, okay? But we will talk about something, simple things. For example, letter A. A city has some problems in one of its neighborhoods, and many of the residents are unhappy. Look at the situation. We got a problem here. A city has some problems in one of its neighborhoods, and many of the residents are unhappy. You have been asked by the local government to plan some changes to solve the problems. Turn to page 146. Look at the map and read about the problems. Can everybody open the page 146, please? Get your book. Page 146. It's a very serious situation. Did you find it?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, excellent. Okay, have you finished that? Have you found it?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. After we're going to talk about this one here, and then I need you to tell me what are the problems? I need a volunteer to read about the problems in this neighborhood.
It's me.
Please.
There are no parks downtown.
There are no parks downtown, really? What else?
There are a lot of vacation buildings. The traffic on West Street is very heavy. It takes a long time for children to get to school from their homes. The air quality is poor. There is very little entertainment. There aren't enough stores, and there is no public transportation.
Okay, those are many problems. Let me see here if I made a mistake, okay? So we have no parks, many vacant buildings, okay? Challenge of blight, okay? Challenge of blight. Traffic problems.
Yeah.
Yes.
Public transportation. Cesar?
What?
What else? What are the other problems? Public transportation, air
Public
quality,
transportation, air quality.
no
very little
entertainment.
no
Don't have
entertainment,
enough stars.
enough stars.
No, not enough stars. Not enough stars. What else?
Heavy.
Excuse me?
Traffic is heavy.
Heavy traffic. Heavy traffic problems. What else? That's all?
Air quality is poor. Did you?
Okay, I think I got that. Now we're gonna come back here, and then we're gonna do like this. We have the problems. You guys identify the problem, and then I need you people to come up with certain solution. What's the solution we can bring to these problems? Okay, let's take a look here to make a plan. So we're gonna think about that. You're gonna sketch what we should do. Okay, look at this one here. Get here, trying to get the sentence. Okay, we should build a park somewhere. This is an example, okay? Example. Okay, so when you remember, when you give a suggestion, what are the words you use to give a suggestion? Here they are using, we should, how about, what else?
Diminuir.
Say it again?
In English, diminuir.
Diminuir, reduce.
Well,
Reduce.
an idea for reduce the heavy traffic in West Street. The government can construct a bridge in the other side of the river. Or
That's a,
the other street. Is this?
that's a good idea.
Do we have to say about our plan?
Yes, yes, I would like to see that. And remember the same thing when we use the words, when you suggest something. I found here, just for us to take a look, when you are giving a suggestion, you use polite words to suggest. Okay, let's go back here to the book. Then we have this passage in the very beginning. That was a long chapter. Okay, I think John, look at this. And look at this one here. I think John should leave. Okay, I think John should. Get this one, put it back there. Suggestions, okay. Example. Suggestion. Example. Okay, good idea. Okay, when you say I think John should. So because you are not forcing people to your ideas. Look at that. Maybe we could, or maybe he could, or maybe he could. Okay, or maybe, because you use polite English. That's the way you use polite English. Let's take a look at another one here. Okay, let me see here. Oh, look at that. You should, I'd do this. I'd love to move to. Okay, maybe you could. Look at this. Very nice ways to suggest. I'd love to do this, etc. Okay. Another one here that we can use. Let me see. Maybe you could Maybe you could. Okay, why don't you? There's a why don't you too. Look at this one here. Why don't you? Okay, maybe we could. Okay, that's this one here. Why don't you? Okay, and then you do what you needed to do. Okay, so, and now let's go back to the topic where we were. We know the problems. We're gonna brainstorm ideas. What's brainstorm ideas, people? What's brainstorm? And we say brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
What else? Yes, you know how do people say brainstorm in Minas Gerais?
No.
How do people say brainstorm in Minas Gerais, Cesar?
Brainstorm em Minas Gerais? Brainstorm
Yes.
seria brain. I don't know.
In Minas Gerais, people say okay. Toró de parpite. Okay. It's the famous brainstorm. But I will tell you that people now prefer to say mind plane instead of a brainstorm. Okay. Instead of saying brainstorm, you can use the word mind plane. Okay. Brainstorming. Some people love the word brainstorming, but it becomes politically not a good idea to say brainstorm. Okay, so the brainstorm is a technique. Okay, people can use this technique if you like it, to use the brainstorm. And it's a beautiful way to raise ideas. And of course, when you propose ideas, everybody talk together, okay, for brainstorming, without forcing your ideas. You don't want to force your ideas. I am right. I'm the only person right in this country. No, we don't want to say like that. We want to be nice to people. And then there's some rules for brainstorming. Look at this. To defer judgments, to encourage wild ideas, to build on the ideas of others, stay focused on the topic, one conversation at a time, okay, not people talking at the same time. We have to be visual. We have to talk to people visually, all right? And this is the ideas for, I'm gonna go for quantity. How many, the more the better. And we also can try to stop using the word brainstorming for using mind plan. Because it's the same. Mind plan is the same. People say, Roosevelt, what is this mind plan? Mind plan is when you organize your ideas, okay? You put this in an organized way. Okay, so it's called the mind plan. Do you do this? Every mind matters, your mind plan. Okay, mind plan, instead of saying brainstorm. Some people say, this is not okay to say brainstorm, it can offend for people who got seizures. Yes.
Remember schedule too.
Schedule, yeah, schedule is a way to organize it. Schedule is a very nice way to organize things, okay? And here, for example, no parks. What's your brainstorm for no parks? What are the words? What can we do? Suggestion. What's your solution? What's your solution, people? For no parks in a neighborhood.
Como é que é pagar?
Apagar ou pagar?
Pagar.
To pay.
Pay one terreno and renovate. Organize.
To buy a lot to buy a lot, to buy lot or land, okay? To buy lot or land and renovate it. Anybody else? Anybody else with other ideas with the no parks? That's Fernanda's idea. What else?
Take a place that isn't using and use to create a park.
Say it again, Yasmin.
Why don't take a place that isn't being using and create a park?
Okay, what else? Anybody else suggestions for places with no parks?
You can use the many vacant buildings that has in the to do what Yasmin said.
Something there. Okay, it's a good idea. Excellent. Excellent. Very nice. Any other ideas for places with no parks?
I think that town hall, prefeitura,
Yes.
should building parking in all neighborhoods.
The city hall could build parks in all neighborhoods, okay? That's okay, people. I think that's a good brainstorming here, a good mind plan, okay? Very nice. Let's go to the next. Let's try to talk about the many vacant buildings, the challenge of blight. What to do? What's the solution? What's the solution for you guys? What do you think that we could do with the many vacant buildings? In your opinion?
Use to build parks.
Say it again?
Use to build parks.
We can use them to build parks. Okay, let me see here. Remember, always giving polite suggestions. Okay, when you engage in a conversation, provide polite suggestions. Okay, I think we should do that. How about this? I think we should. I think we could. Oh, maybe he could. Maybe we could. Maybe I could. I'd love to do this. Oh, maybe you could. Why don't you? It's being polite, okay?
So
and then let me see here. Yeah.
You could use the vacant building.
We could use
to build parks.
To build parks. Anything else?
How about renovate this vacant?
How about renovating these buildings? Okay, it's a question. Okay. Anything else? Say it again.
I think that City Hall should derrubar prédios abandonados.
City Hall should bring down the vacant buildings. I think that the City Hall should bring down. Excuse?
I don't finish.
Continue.
To avoid agglomeration
of
that trash insects que oferece problem health.
Yeah, we call this litter. Agglomeration of trash. We call littering. Littering. Littering.
Littering.
Yeah. Do you understand?
I understand.
Yes, agglomeration of trash is littering.
Insect. Yes.
Yes, that's another word. We are paraphrase, okay? Think green. Do not litter. Do not litter. Please, do not litter. Pitch in. Pitch in. Put trash in its place. We have to ask the municipality to bring down the vacant buildings to avoid littering. Yes, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you, Lilian. Is there anything else, Lilian?
Ah, que oferece risco à saúde.
Littering.
E a resposta ficou grande.
For it offers a healthy hazard. Okay, healthy hazard or healthy risks. Okay, health hazard, health risks. Okay, excellent. No, but that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Anybody else with the other ideas? Yasmin? What else? What else?
Sell these vacant buildings for a short price.
To sell, yes. And can we use one of those magic words? Why don't we sell these old buildings and make some money? That's a good idea. Sell the buildings, make some money. Wow. Good, I like that. What else?
You can,
That's a mosquito. Please continue. Leonardo?
Okay. You can build a garden like the TED Talks that we have watched in the last semester.
We can use the technology.
No, you can. Did you remember the guy
TED Talk?
in the TED Talk that he built gardens in vacant buildings?
Yes, I remember.
We
I remember,
could,
and I'll put that back here for us, okay?
we
Look
could
at this.
do the
This is
same.
the, yeah. I can't recall his name, but we have the garden, okay? Garden in the city. Okay, let me see if we can find this guy in here. And speaker. Oh, Ron Finlay.
Yes.
Remember this guy? Ron Finlay. Yes, that's a guerrilla gardener in South Central LA. Oh, that will be good for everybody to remember. This is good for everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was a good, nice thing here. People, this is here a suggested, okay? A suggested TED, okay, for you to enjoy how Ron Finlay solved a problem of blight and food deserts. Wow, amazing. Thank you, Leo. I put in the group. So that's a fantastic idea. On only 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes. Amazing, 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 amazing. That was a great one. Let's put here, okay? And let me see this one here. What's the okay? I'd love to make gardens and solve the problem of food desert. Okay, so for those who don't know what food desert is, it's very important to see how food deserts influence the health of people in a neighborhood. Okay, that was a very serious topic we talked, and then I'll be happy if everybody here just be conscious and raise awareness of this serious problem. It's a serious problem. Okay, thank you so much. Let's move to the next. We have heavy traffic problems. What's the solution for heavy traffic problems? Okay, just let me organize here my earphone, because my earphone is all entangled, and I'll try to, okay, that was entangled, and I'm now just to make it straight, back again. Okay, there we go. What's the problem? How do you solve? What's your solution for heavy traffic problems in the neighborhood?
Is investing in public transport.
Yes, remember, how about investing in public transportation? Do we have a solution in Brazil for this?
Do a subway.
Subway?
It's a very, very, very good transportation.
But there's another one, simple, okay? Look at this.
It's fast.
That's Curitiba, people. Solution in Curitiba. Those are buses.
The bus stop's very beautiful.
Do you like it, Yasmin, when you were in Curitiba?
Yes.
Okay. Does everybody know the Curitiba public transportation?
Yes, I know.
Have you been there?
No, I just passed by car and see. I can see.
That's okay. So Curitiba has a model for that, and Bogota in Colombia took the example. Okay. Okay, that's very nice one. And the same in Bogota. Okay, it's called Transmillennium Bogota. Let me show everybody here, Transmillennium Bogota. They did the same. They did the same in Bogota, and the name is called the Transmillennium. See here,
doing a lane bus.
That's it. That's a fast lane, okay? Look at this, Transmillennium. I took this bus when I was in Bogota.
Imagina isso num quebra-mola.
No, it's interesting, okay? Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. We have, so you have Curitiba, okay? Curitiba, Brazil, and Bogota as well. Okay, people, other ideas?
I think that autoridades.
Say it again? I don't get. Yeah.
I think that autoridades.
I think that the local authorities
should open more streets.
Open more streets.
And investir.
And invest.
In mobilidade urbana.
In public transportation. Okay, or urban mobility. Anybody else with other ideas?
The government could build other bridge in the other side of the street.
Ah, that's a good idea. Wow. So say it again so I can write. So, I think that the government
could create.
Could create.
Build. No, I think it's build.
Could build.
Other bridge in the other side of the street.
Other bridges in the other sides streets. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Bridges or viaducts?
Bridge? It's a bridge, no?
Okay, don't you think it's a viaduct?
Viaduct isn't for people.
But is that bridge? We have this one here. I can show you. Just a second. Bridges. Okay. And then you have types of bridges. Okay. And then you also have the viaducts. Bridges and viaducts, the same. My favorite is this one here. Look at this. That reminds me of the Lord of the Rings. Look at this one here. Das Landwasserviadukt in der Schweiz. Beautiful. It's also the Landwasser.
Makes me a little afraid.
Yeah, no, but it's okay. When we die just once. We don't have to worry. The ticket is on the one-way ticket. People, I'm enjoying some snacks here. My wife just brought me some snack. Let's go now for the public transportation problema. That's the public transportation problem here. We put it together. It's together. I put them together here, okay? We blend them. It's together. Any other solution, Leticia? And the subway was Cesar's solution, and I didn't put the subway here. Cesar, I promise I didn't forget. Okay, I put this one here. Maybe we could build subways. The problem of subways, Cesar, I will tell everybody here the problem of subways, okay? That could be another homework, a suggested homework, which could be, for example, homework. Find out about subway in New York, underground in UK, overground in UK, S-Bahn in Germany, U-Bahn in Germany, and the L elevated train in Chicago. I put for you a list of possible subway alternatives, okay? Let's move on here because we have a few time now. I'd like to finish all this one here because if we finish, then we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good, okay? Let's go this one here. This is the last exercise for this, and besides the homework. The solution provides for you by you people, air quality is poor. What's the solution, the possible solutions when the air quality is poor in a neighborhood?
You could plant some trees.
Julio, I would like to say the other that they have traffic problems. I didn't say it. My solution.
Fernanda, please, it's all yours.
Maybe we could buy some school bus.
Maybe we could hire school bus.
Would be
it's a possibility.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's okay. Why do you say school buses?
Oh, because the children need.
For children. That's right. Now I got it. Okay, let's finish this one. Air quality is poor. And Leo suggested that we could plant some trees. Any other suggestion?
It's necessary inspect companies that emit carbon gas.
It's necessary that some companies reduce the carbon emission.
Yes, emission.
Okay. That's
and
okay.
penalize those who promote criminal fires in queimada, arson fire.
Analyze those who provoke. Analyze or criminalize?
Criminalize. Penalize, né? Penalizar.
Say it again?
Penalizar, penalize.
To penalize, and to penalize those who
promote criminal fires.
Arson
fire, yes.
Arson fire, wildfire. Okay, that's okay. Little fires everywhere. Little fires everywhere.
In forests, como fala nas fazendas aí?
In farms and woods.
Yes.
In the farms and woods. That's a good idea. I haven't thought about that. This causes the poor air quality. It's a very nice. Okay, so this one here, no entertainment and not enough stars, I will ask you to do as homework. Okay, I'll be glad if you can just get this one here as a homework, okay? Homework 2. And then, of course, I will just get this one here, homework, okay? Write your suggestion and share it on WhatsApp or my email, roosevelt@coopling.com.br. Okay, it's a possibility. We can do like this. People, now I will